Check out that sign.
You want to see another one?
Check out this sign. Battle of the Pimps. It's coming.
Get ready. You know what else is coming?
The start of this show, baby. We're going to do some mock drafting tonight. So if you were excited about mock drafting, that's what the show's going to be about tonight. Get ready. Marco's first in the house. Let me hit the intro, and then we're back to mock drafting. Top 5 running backs. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show. Yo, everybody. Mock draft, Thursday? Forget my days of the week. Mock draft Thursday. I'm excited. I've had this cord up here for like 3 shows. What the hell? I see it in the middle of my show every time. I'm like, I gotta get that cord down. And then I just keep leaving it. So we're mock drafting. Who's ready? I better see equal number of thumbs up before we're starting this mock draft. Come on, guys. Hit that thumbs up. 4 thumbs up. Immediately 20 people jump in and we have 4 thumbs up. What's wrong with you? Look at this. Look at this Battle of the Pimps. I was going to give this away to the winner as like a trophy plaque type thing, but I don't think I can part with it. I might need to hold this up every year. Battle of the Pimps, baby. If you don't know what Battle of the Pimps is, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, what it is, it's a 96 team draft where a bunch of you, the Fantasy Football Show community. Sorry, I just drank a big Coke. Ugh. And I had teppanyaki. Oh my god, it was so good. Steak and chicken, fried rice. Oh man, teppanyaki is the best. Who likes teppanyaki? Raise your cane if you like teppanyaki. Battle of the Pimps. We were going to kick off that draft during the 2020 NFL Super Bowl, but we have been delayed about 8, maybe 9, but maybe 7 days before that draft kicks off. It's kind of a good and a bad thing. The bad part is, I wanted to draft, but league management sites just aren't ready. Like, they kick off right after the Super Bowl and get their pre-rank list stuff ready. A lot of the player pool stuff won't be accurate. When you draft, it'll be a 2019 league. A lot of them don't even have draft days you can set. So there are a lot of fantasy pros for the mocks. We're going to use calculator. So get ready for that. I'm going to tell you. But first of all, let me finish what I was saying. Marcus. 96 teams. There might be one spot I'm going to give away once it becomes open, but I don't have it available to give away right now. But 96 teams, 10 to 12 rounds, 3 to 4 hour timer, 2 bench spots. It's going to be crazy. Craziest league ever. We're going to do it on calculator and see what's going on. Look out for Sleeper U tomorrow. What do you mean, Jose? Okay, let's try. Oh, and then this sign right here. I gotta hang this up. This is pretty badass, right? I don't know where I'm gonna hang that. It might be more up in the corner there. Can't ruin the current sign look that I got going on, but this is gonna go in the corner of the studio because I got several sections of my studio. Marker board over there, green screen right here, second and third camera over here. I have this camera here too. And then I have that camera over there. We got a whole bunch of camera angles for you all to see the show. Bro, my eyes are red. I'm tired. Smitty tired. You guys ready to mock or what? Let's mock draft. Freaking I got like bags under my eyes. I look awful from this angle. I look tired. Let's go back to that angle. Damn, I look tired. I have 0 sleep. Membership tomorrow, Jose. Yes. Jose's going to be a sleeperu.com member by tomorrow, he says. Mock draft time. You guys ready? Let's do this. Let me hook my phone up. All right, there we go. If you would like to mock draft, you can open up the app. This is Fantasy Football Calculator. You can go to fantasyfootballcalculator.com. I will wait a moment and let you guys get there. Load that in your browser and sit and wait, because I'm going to tell you which draft we're going in. Now, during the year, look at that. 15 likes, 19 in the room. I'll take it. That's a good ratio. Although, I can't wait till we get back to like 800 in the room. We were at 800 people in the lives back in like September. And even into October, I think that's when we hit 800. It was in October, early October. We were at 800 to 900 large in the room. I can't wait to see what happens in 2020. I can't wait. But right now, I'm not sure. We used to, when I'd post a mock draft link, we'd have the seats taken in 30 seconds, maybe 25. Right now, I'm not too sure. So I don't want to pick something like a minute out. So I'm going to go down to this one that's 4 minutes and 10 seconds away. It's 12 teams. It's draft number 558 ending. You can see it on screen there. And I'm going to take the 3 spot. No, I don't want to play a trivia game. Hey, they got to make money, right? Okay, so I'm team 3. Again, that's draft number, what was it? Where the hell's the draft ID now? Shit. Hold on, where is it at? Draft board. Where's my draft ID? Anybody remember what numbers I just said? And where it might be? Let's see, settings. That's not cool. Somebody post what I just said, the number of that. If you don't remember it, we're going to have to back out. So somebody post it real quick. Why is Juju so high? What was the number to that draft? 558. 558. Thank you. It's also on screen right there. I believe it was 558. So join that draft right there, and we'll get going. Draft board. So we got JP's in the house. I'm team 3. Can I change my name? I don't like how there's not a lot of customization here. I'm team 3. I didn't put my name in because I was trying to grab the spot. JP, Megalodon's in, Cat Fan, TD Kings, 558. Thank you guys. Look at you guys. With that delay, I never know if you guys heard me. I didn't mean to repeat myself. What draft number? What draft number? What computer? What draft number are we drafting in?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
It's a little loud there, computer. Should calm that shit down. Computer, thunderstorm sounds. Computer, stop. Computer, how many rushing touchdowns did the Jaguars have in 2019?
The Jaguars finished the 2019 season with 3 rushing touchdowns.
You guys ask me why I don't like Fournette? 3 TDs. The Jaguars rush as a team for 3 TDs. Leonard Fournette is a big frame dude with not only some off the field worries, you can say, oh, he hasn't done anything in a long time, Smitty. Well, join again if you got kicked out, JP. Bucket, John. We got one computer spot at 10 available. JP's in the house. Joshua, Cat Fan, Megalodon, Team 5, Computer 4, Team 2, TD Kings 1 is in the house. Draft starts soon. Watch list. There's my team. There's the draft board. We're ready to go. TD Kings, next pick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. TD Kings is on the clock. 43 seconds left. Ryan, you enter that draft right there. Scroll up, or right here on the screen. 558. Go to the mock draft section. You jump in. Glad you're in, Joshua. 23 seconds left. TD Kings is on the clock. Who is he going to take? 3 TDs, I don't know, was an anomaly, Jake. I'm staying far away from Fournette in 2020. His size, his build, the way he takes hits is the fact that he's not as involved in the game, the passing game. Who am I taking? Dalvin Cook, Chubb. Barkley went 2. I love Barkley this year. Let's go with Cook. Draft board so you guys can follow along. So, number 1, Christian McCaffrey, no-brainer. I don't think anybody should be taking anybody else. If you've got, like, the number 1 pick in, like, 4 different leagues, I do advise you go for Barkley in 1 or 2 of those 4. I really think he's going to have a huge year, even if you have to trade down. But if you have 1 pick, number 1 overall in 1 league, you go McCaffrey. You use that 1 spot on McCaffrey. But Barkley, I think, could lead all running backs in points in 2020. I love Barkley this year. Freaking love him. And I did a lot of stuff on that when people were doubting him, 4 and 5 games away from, the year ending last year. People were like, oh, he's not going to be a top 4 running back. You crazy. And then now everybody's back on loving Barkley that much. I took Cook at 3. I could have gone a different direction. Mike Thomas. Tyreek Hill was high, Team 5. Mike Thomas at 4 was arguable. Kamara at 6. We're gonna be drafting Kamara higher than most people, guys. We're Kamara believers more than most communities, so expect him to fall more to like 7 to 9. I'd say. Nick Chubb at 7. I think that's going to be kind of common, 7 to 9 for Nick Chubb. Players available. I don't know why Juju's so high. But yeah, guys, I don't believe in Fournette this year. I didn't last year, and he played really well. So you can say I lost that battle, and you can say that I'm biased against him or whatever. But bottom line is, he scares me at the cost. If he fell to like late second round value, I'd be okay with Fournette a lot more. Kind of like I'm more okay with Mixon this year because if he falls to like the second still, if you have to take Mixon at 8 or 9, I'm still going to kind of probably avoid him, but I like Mixon more in the second round, and I think he could be decent value this year. And I change from year to year. I don't hold on to like, oh, I got to stick to my guns because I said this guy would be bad last year. If I thought Fournette would do well, I'd change my mind, similar to how I'm like, hey, I'm okay with Mixon this year more than I was last year because I think they're going to build that offense up a little more, and especially if they draft the future passer of that organization and they start building that passing game up again. DeAndre Hopkins went at 1.08. I like it. I like Adams. I'm glad some people are believing in Adams. He's had a strong finish, so people are starting to get back on board. But had he not blown up in the playoffs and leading into it, people would be so down on Adams. Adams would be a top of the second round pick. It's such a shame that we didn't get to capitalize on that. Aaron Jones going at 10. You're going to see that a common theme in 2020 drafts. He could go 10, he could go 14. I wouldn't be shocked if he went anywhere in that range. or if his ADP fluctuated all off season long. Adams, I don't think will fall to the second round. Hopkins shouldn't fall to the second round. Chubb could go from 7 to 12. I could see him all over the map. Kamara 6 to 10, all over the map. Tyreek Hill typically will go in the second round. So Team 5, you took him a little early, my man, but you got your guy. But I don't think he's going on average above 12 ever, unless you're in the draft, sir. Why did Elliott fall? Did everybody forget to draft Elliott? Like, why is Elliott at the tail end of this draft, the first round? Like, I debated between Elliott and Cook at 3. Why did Elliott not go? That's crazy. Is it because of the pre-rank? Did somebody get screwed not seeing him on the pre-rank? Because Derrick Henry at 13 and Elliott at 12, like John, you killed it. But I think you killed it because people forgot about Elliott because of this damn pre-rank list. Chris Godwin went at 11. That's really early. Bucket. Godwin and Mixon's not a bad duo, though. Why did Zeke fall? Did you guys not see him or something? Or was it a pre-rank situation? Because that's ridiculous. Elliott and Henry. Why was he hidden? That's weird. That's stupid. We need to find... So, maybe we'll go to pros. Maybe we won't finish this one out and go straight over to Fantasy Pros and draft. Because you don't forget Elliott, Jonathan. I think he was, like, hidden on this pre-rank list or something. I debated taking him at 3 with Cook, but I didn't realize you guys couldn't see him. That's ridiculous. Kind of ruins the mock, dude. I'm not liking this mock now. How useful can this mock be now? Freaking calculator. Gosh dang it. Why is calculator and sleeper dropping the ball on updating their freaking pre-rank list? How hard could it be to go into your coding and adjust a pre-rank list that you could just power the entire... Anybody wants to mock right now, that one rank list, they don't have to update it that often, can power the whole thing. How hard is that to make sure that Elliott isn't sitting there hidden and Juju sitting there at like 4 overall? How hard is it to go in and do that? Come on, guys. It's ridiculous. We're trying to mock here in January. What's wrong with you? All right, let's leave this. Sorry, guys. Let's leave this. I'm leaving. We're going to go to Fantasy Pros. You guys okay with that? Okay, I'm going to close out of this. Fantasy Pros. So go to fantasypros.com. And I'm going to... Yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm even pissed that this ruined the beginning of our live. Like, now people are going to watch this shit. And they're going to be like... I know we're going to see it in the comments. I can't believe you guys didn't pick Zeke Elliott. I wasn't watching that, you guys. I would have said something because I was debating whether to take him at 3. And you guys didn't see him. And it's not your fault. FantasyPros.com. Let's see if they've got their act together. I know it's January, but come on. All right, let's do this. Let's go to mock draft or NFL. Mock draft lobby. That's an ad, Smitty. Like reading it. Okay. Minor Leagues mock draft lobby. Next preseason. Oh, baseball mock drafts. Why did it take me to baseball? Did I select baseball? Maybe I did. Come on, Smitty. I'm on NFL. Where's the mock draft lobby? Mock draft lobby. That's the MLB down there. Public mock drafts. There are no available drafts that meet your filters. All we want to do is freaking mock draft. Create a mock draft. Hold on a second. This is annoying. Yeah, but what else is missing? If we do the calculator one, then boom, another person. Okay, draft name, the show. 12 teams. We'll go 60-second clock. Randomize start. Create draft. Copy link. This is annoying. Okay. Get it. Get it, boys. There's the link. Get it, boys. If you're on a computer and for whatever reason don't see that, oh, hit my knee really hard. Yeah, Marcus, well, we're moving on. No, JP, not Sleeper. Sleeper's the same prop. Sleeper's worse right now. Sleeper's pre-rank list is so last year. It's worse. At least Calculator had some things updated, but look at this mock draft filling up. Cat Fan. ML, Dirty Dollar Bill in the house, Megalodons. Jimmy S is in the house. Let's get it. Let's get it. If there's kickers in this one, I didn't mean to. But I'm not going to even draft a kicker, bro. A lot of times, people are so funny about that. Like, I'll go through a draft and I won't draft a kicker. It looks like this one is standard scoring. It's not PPR. So know that. We normally do PPR drafts, but we're going to do a non-PPR apparently. And I'm fine with that because we need to do more of those. We need to do both. Non-PPR. So standard scoring. Oh, but back to my kicker rant. I don't draft kickers in leagues when you're required to have a kicker. I'll pick up a kicker later. I'd rather pick up another running back or a wide receiver sleeper or whatever than get myself a damn kicker. Let's do it. Murray's in the house. What's up, Murray? Murray is in the house. You need to get that clock to 30 seconds. No, because I got to talk about stuff, man. And I'm going to time out. I think we're good with 60. Just drop fast, guys. You guys want to go 30? If you want to go 30, I'll change it. But I want to see a bunch of yes. Hurry up, because we got one more spot to fill. Dark Grammar is in the house. Let's keep it at 60. Just draft fast. Well, actually, let me edit settings. You guys want PPR? Let's go PPR. We'll do non-PPR another time. I'm gonna do 3 bench spots. No kickers. We don't need kickers right now. And no defenses. We're just gonna do a straight up. And then I'll go 60 seconds. So I'm fine with that. We're going PPR. Know that. Know it. I don't see. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, 30 seconds. PPR. 12 teams. 1 QB, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers. 1 tight end. Let's make that 2 wide receivers and a flex. 3 bench spots. Not that we wouldn't draft more. We don't need to do that right now. Let's make this worthwhile, okay? Ready? Start draft. Randomized draft order will. This is going to be fast, guys. Kings first again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, King. Silver, we're going 30 seconds, bro. Not 90, not 60. So get on your shit, man. Get ready. Get ready to rumble, Silver. Okay, where's the... I'm on deck. Where's the draft board, though? Okay, I'm on the clock. Got my choice between... Oh, draft log. Okay, down there. I'm going to roll with my boy Dalvin. Let's go Dalvin. Okay, so I'm going to go to the draft log. So went McCaffrey, Barkley, Thomas, Elliott. Then I took Cook at number 5. We've got Kamara at 1.6. We got Hopkins at 1.7. It's about right, I guess. We missing anybody? Sorry, Raptor. Nothing I can do about it, man. You'll get in the next one. Maybe if we do this quick, we'll do another one, all right? Cook, Kamara, Hopkins, Henry. .9 is on the clock. Nothing out of the ordinary there. This is PPR, remember. We did switch it. Mixon at 1.9. Yeah, this isn't the best app. Actually, you know what? I need to look at the app. Downloading the app next time. Yeah, right. What, Silver? Aaron Jones, 11. Let's go look at who's left. Julio, Nick Chubb, Godwin, Kelsey. Tyreek Hill just went to at 1.12. Draft board. Draft board, okay. There we go. Thanks. Much better. Much better. So McCaffrey, Barkley, Thomas, Elliott, Cook, Kamara, DeAndre Hopkins, Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, Tyreek Hill, Leonard Fournette, goes to Megalodons. Don't worry, Silver. We'll do one more after this, all right? We got time. It's only 30 minutes into the show. We need something to do after this. We'll do another draft, all right? Just make sure you get in. What's up, Kyle? The spots didn't fill super fast, man. Now's the time to do this if you need to get, if you want to get in. Usually, like 30 seconds goes, people get so pissed off when they don't get in these. Like it's my fault, you know. Like I can't control that. I post a link, I do what I can. I'll try and do a second one for you, Silver, because I feel bad for you. I want you to get in, bro. You are here first a lot of the time. You deserve it. Austin Eckler, really high, but I like him this year. I think he could climb that high. I like Jones and Chubb. It's not a bad combo. Is that you, Dark? Jacobs. I better start getting prepped. Got 4 picks away. Godwin, Mike Evans, Kittle, Kelsey. JP's up. So Julio just went. Alex is up. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this layout. Okay, so yeah, this 30 seconds is tough, man. I'm not liking this. I'm just going to take Lamar. I didn't even feel like I had time. 30 seconds is too quick. We're not doing that next time. You're not talking me into it. Sons of bitches. Let's see who's going to be available at my next pick. Because I got to talk and do all that, and it's really hard to... What's suggest another... Okay, good. Suggest another player doesn't take away. It just adds more to the list, which is nice. Okay, I took Lamar. I got Cook and Lamar. I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with that. I don't care. Drafting already. Jaws says, of course, Jaws. Sorry, Silver. You'll get in this next one, bro. You'll get in, Silver. Yeah, this layout does suck, but it's the only one that like seems to be updated. And they might have an app for it I need to try next time. So far, the best duos to me. I'm loving Kittle and Lamar. DeAndre Hopkins and Mahomes is nice. I think we're all kind of even right now. Odell's early Cat fan. You don't think you could get him in like the third, bro? TD King sniped me. Taking my Mike Evans. Dirtbag. Not that he would have fell to me in the third. Yeah, Watson. Maybe that was dirty. Did you take Watson that high? Kamara and Godwin's not bad. Not bad, bro. I think Cat Fan's timing out because I don't think he would have taken Odell that high. Maybe he would have. I don't know. Cat Fan, speak up, bro. Wide receivers only. Running backs. Let's check out the running backs. Got Miles Sanders, Drake, Carson, Gordon, Lev Bell, Ingram, Singletary. Galladay just went. Go to the receivers. Let's get it. Let's get it is probably going to go wide receiver because he doesn't have one yet. Further sniping me. Loving the Chubb with, yeah. DJ Moore. Whoa, that's high. A lot of people like DJ Moore, man. I don't blame you. A little high for me, though, and I think his ADP will be lower. I'm not feeling the wide receivers here at given the cost, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of feeling like let's try the almost timing out. Let's try the no wide receiver approach. So I went Dalvin, Lamar, and I'm just kind of hoping something happens big with Melvin. What if Melvin lands in KC? Melvin lands in Tampa Bay. Melvin could land in a couple big spots. What's up, Mark? Mark in the house. Mark, get in the next one. We're going to mock again. And on this one, can I go to the settings? Are the settings locked down? Does anybody know? Because we could just make this one short. I'm not big into, especially early on, mock drafting much further than let's see, I guess you can't adjust the settings mid mock. Anybody know? Whatever. We could just back out of it at some point. I'm not a big fan of going super deep in a mock draft. Like especially early on when ADPs aren't even really all that good, or the pre-ranked lists are powered by ADP. You thought I was going Drake there? I love Drake, but I try and get Drake a little bit later. And Melvin's not a bad pick there either. So I like Drake. With you guys, I'm not going to be able to take Drake early. I'm not going to be able to take Eckler early. I'm not going to be able to take Mahomes or Lamar half the time. You guys are going to snipe the hell out of me left and right. That's okay. I get it. But Drake would go in the 4th round in a lot of drafts, I think, right now, which is fantastic news for everybody involved. Zone has Adams and Eckler, and he's going to take Devin Singletary. What does Dark takes Keenan Allen. I say we take this to round 8, and then we bounce and start another one. That's my thinking. Some of you may love drafting into the 15s and 16s and snooze away, but not me. Plus, that content's not interesting. Nobody right now wants to see who you're taking in the 10th round. So let's stop after round 7 or 8. What do you guys want to do? Go to 8 or go to 7? Yeah, without the rookies' jaws, you get into round 10, it's not even accurate. We'll go through round 7. After round 7, we'll bounce. Dark Grammar, you're up. Silver, just make sure you click fast, man. Chubb definitely top 5. Hunt is gone. Yeah, I like Chubb. Back him up. Back him up for sure. I was hoping AJ Brown would have fell to me. In our community, he's not. In a normal draft, he might. In a normal draft, he might fall to the top of 5, bro. For right now. But hype could build big time on him. Big time. I guarantee you those 2 thumbs up. One's probably silver, or 2 thumbs down. One's probably silver because he didn't get in. But, like, seriously, come on. We're doing a second mock, guys. No AJ? What do you mean? AJ Brown went number... He went in the top of the 4th just now. Or are you talking about AJ Green? What are you talking about, Ball's Life? Ball's Life is waiting for DK. Hey, Ball's Life. You see what I'm talking about? About your boy? It's not that you're wrong, man. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's that you don't need to grab him any higher than you have to. That's all I'm telling you. Because look at this. Ball's Life. Look at this. Why are you taking him so early? You don't need to, my man. And this is a good thing. It's not me coming down on... Oh, you didn't see that A.J. Brown yet went? Yeah, I know, but Ball's Life, you know what I'm talking about. Just make sure you use that information to your advantage. If you are right about the guy, I'll mention him after my pick because I might need him. If you're right, oh God. I had to select a running back because I had 3 seconds left. So I ended up getting Lev Bell again. Oh man. I had 3 seconds. I'm like, I gotta punch it. I'm just like, shit. That's all right. I like it. I kind of like it. All right. I got to get a wide receiver now. Let's look at the draft board. DJ Chark. Oh, I love to have DJ Chark. I didn't have time. This is why we need more than 30 seconds. I need to be able to shoot the shit with you guys while I'm drafting, talking about the picks. But what I did notice is when I turned my phone, oh, hails to the yeah, bros. You like that bullshit? Atta baby. Look at that. I'm kind of liking this app now that I can do this. The Kings is on the clock. The only problem is we can't see the next round. Or maybe it hasn't started yet. Okay, because he took Mac. There we go. That's not bad. I like that. We can rotate that shit. Kyle, but the problem is Sleeper hasn't updated anything. We tried drafting on it the other night, and we couldn't draft. It was impossible. You can't remember everything off the top of your head. And when it has players missing entirely that emerge, you know, like Chark wouldn't even been listed. So how are you going to draft off that, Kyle? You know what I'm saying, Kyle? But am I up? You guys got to tell me, man. With a 10, 15 second delay, I don't know if it's going to even help. Ball's Life. You see what I'm saying? We're on Fantasy Pros. But Ball's Life. You see what I'm saying? Ball's Life and I have been talking about where he should be taking DK Metcalf. And you've been taking him in the second round. So high. Look at DK still there. But do I take Tyler Lockett or do I take DK Metcalf? What do you guys think? Kind of feeling like Lockett here, to be honest. I'll go DK. Kind of felt like Lockett there, but I'm going to go DK just to make Ball's Life happy. I wouldn't be that upset with this team. Cook, Lamar, Melvin, Lev Bell, DK. I would have taken Chark, I think, had I had time, but I I timed out again. Oh. Take a lap. Take a lap, me.
Take a lap. Take a lap.
We need to make a bad pick. Take a lap. Smitty times out. He should take a lap. Smitty times out. Take a lap. Take Lev Bell. You should take a lap. Lev Bell is this year's version for me that Alshon Jeffrey was. I kept timing out on Alshon Jeffrey over and over last year. Mock draft after mock draft. I wouldn't even mean to. It would just be Alshon Jeffrey. It happened to me all the time. Now Le'Veon Bell is my new Alshon. But in this late, I'd be okay with it. What would you trade for the 1.9 and 2.01? What are you talking about, Preston? Like rookie? Or are you talking about in a startup? What would I trade? You got to give me context, bro. I have no idea what you're talking about. But I'd be happy to help you. I just need to know. Megalodon's at the turn, taking Debo. Terry McLaurin is a very interesting player that I don't think people are going to have to reach for this high in the draft. Kyler Murray, there's no way Kyler Murray on average is going in the 5th round. You guys are safe to let him fall a little bit. Kyler Murray, I hear talks about people saying I'll take him in the 8th or 9th round. Sure, he ain't going to be there in the 10th round, 9th round, probably not 8th. People are crazy, especially when the hype train gets going, and I'm going to conduct that mother effort. But I don't think you got to reach in the 5th right now at all. I kind of like drafting on this app right now because rotating this and then going back at my leisure, I'm kind of digging. Because if I need to like pick my nose or something, I just flip that son of a bitch and then go back. Okay. Julian Edelman drop into the 6th round, which I agree with. Most are going high. Gallup stolen. Damn it. I wanted to take Gallup later, you son of a bitch. But he won't go in the turn of the 5th, 6th round in normal drafts. This is because we're drafting with a bunch of big brain mother effers. You guys are knowledgeable people, well versed in your off-season rankings and sleepers and upside. Guys, the only thing that's going to hurt all of you is that we're also sleeper oriented. You guys are going to be taking guys way too early when your real draft comes around because we're all going to be so excited about players. AJ Green's not horrible here, but I'm going with my boy Hollywood. I'm going with the young up and coming wide receiver crew. Hollywood and DK. I'd roll with Hollywood and DK as my freaking 2 late build wide receiver 1 and 2s when you're talking about stockpiling Dalvin Cook, Lamar Jackson, Melvin Gordon, Lev Bell. I don't necessarily love Melvin Gordon, Lev Bell together. That was not by design. I timed out on Lev Bell again. I timed out on Lev Bell the other night. I timed out on Lev Bell a little better this time in the mid 4th. But so if I was going to go Melvin Gordon or Lev Bell, I probably would just do 1. David Montgomery fell far, but that's about right. I don't know that I'd take him higher than that because I love the talent, but damn. Hollywood and DK, baby. AJ Green went. Okay, I'm up in 1 second. AJ Green went. I would have maybe considered AJ Green, but he could be nothing, man. I don't know that. I don't think I'd take the risk with this current build that I've got going on because I already got enough risk. Not liking the wide receivers. I got to be honest with you guys. Just going a little further, make sure I'm not forgetting somebody. Let's go tight end real quick. Hunter Henry, not bad. Stockpiling the running backs. Why not? Why not? Take a look at the draft board. Kareem Hunt, I don't think is a bad move on my part, especially if Lev Bell or Gordon doesn't work out for me. I can still stick to my running back heavy approach and get myself a running back 2 with low running back 1 appeal in the freaking 7th round. Yes, please. Yes, please. Give me Kareem Hunt in the 7th round. For right now. He could land in a horrible spot. We'll see. Okay, at the end of this round, we're starting over. So, Silver, get your Palm Pilot out and get it loaded. Yeah, we'll see what happens with Hunt. News updates on that situation could definitely change some things. But he was let off without any violation. But the league could still take action. But for now, we know what we know. And this is a mock draft. Madison in the 7th round. Who is that? Who is that bold man? JP. That's early, my friend. Hunter Henry, I kind of thought about that. Yeah, we'll see what's up with Hunt. I'll pull up the latest on him. My whole team's risky. My whole team is loaded with risk, especially at running back. Okay, so we're good. We're going to call it here, guys. I'm going to back out. And we're going to start a new one. Silver, get ready. I'm going to leave. Okay. Let's make this one the show. Don't you know? 12 team, PPR. We'll just do 30 seconds again. 2 wide receivers. 1 flex. So that's 3. No bench spots. No kickers. And please, why won't it let us do? There we go. All right, Silver, get ready. You ready, Silver? Get it. PPR, 30 seconds, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. I better see you in this, Silver. I'm doing this one for you. I'm looking for you, Silver. You better have got in. No, we're going to go 30. It's going to be faster. Silver, did you not get in? Or did you change your... Oh, Rapture. Top. Thank you. Thank goodness. I wasn't wanting to hear it. I didn't want to hear it, Silver. Boom. Who's up? Dirty Dollar Bill is up. Alex is second. Zone. Tigers. Dirty Dollar Bill time's out. Way to go, Dirty. But good thing you're going to time out with Christian No, you didn't. Draft board. Saquon Barkley. Yeah, you can't. Dirty dollar bill. You'll be fine. I'm number 5. So it went Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook. I'm either going to get Mike Thomas or Zeke Elliott. I'm going to be okay with that. So I'm going to go Zeke. Nahel de hit. Can't complain on that. Henry, Alvin Kamara. Aaron Jones. So here are my thoughts on this. How do you get in these? You just got to click on the link, Kyle. I put it right in the, see it above there? It's about 5 messages up, but we already filled up. So next time, just when I say we're going live or we're starting the draft, there's the link, go get it. Then just click on the link and join. First come, first serve. I can't really reserve spots for anybody. Who's Battle of the Pimps? Saquon Barkley, McCaffrey. I think you'll see that more often than you think. A lot of people think that it's going to be McCaffrey no matter what, but I really love Barkley this year. Dalvin Cook, I love at 3 to 5. Thomas, I love 4 to 6. Elliott, I love 3 to 4. I think Elliott. I'd take Elliott every time at 4 probably. I don't think I'd let him fall past 4. I'd take Cook sometimes, but I think Elliott's more locked in at my number 3. Kamara at 5 is a little early according to the sense I get ADP wise. Derrick Henry's a little early in PPR, but a lot of people love him, man. I don't blame you if you want Henry in your top 6 even in PPR, but I think that's about where you can start considering him in PPR because you got Mike Thomas out of the way. You got Kamara, Elliott. I consider Hopkins and Adams above Henry too, but that's me in PPR. Aaron Jones, a little early. He probably will go, I'd say, the end of the first round more times than not. Mixon, I think, is going to go high and he's going to go low. He's going to go. I think that's not unusually high for him. But I like him more around the turn. Hopkins, Adams, Tyreek Hill, par for the course. Nick Chubb at the turn. That's good value. Tyreek Hill and Chubb's pretty good. Melvin Gordon's a little early, JP. JP, I noticed you're pulling the trigger a little early on some guys. Just make sure you don't really have ADP data to go off right now, so it's not really, I think, anything anybody's doing wrong because you don't know. But I feel like get a feel for watch other mock drafts, and when you're not drafting the same guys over and over, JP, make sure you don't draft the same guys over and over so you see where other people take other players. That's one common mistake people have is they draft the same team over and over and they don't get any kind of variation. And then how are they going to, experience anything different? I'm running out of time. I draft Mahomes early a lot. I don't care. People can shove it. You don't take a QB early, Smitty. I can't believe you take a QB early. Don't you know? That's not good. JP, what I was saying. So definitely don't take the same players over and over. That's really bad. I'm not saying you are. I'm just trying to give you advice. But, yeah, ADP's overrated, Kyle, in the sense you're talking about it. Probably. I think you're right. But the way that I'm talking about it is what you can get away with, Kyle. Make sure you understand the difference in that and what I'm saying. Because when I say that, I don't want you to take it the wrong way. I want you to take it to dominate. But knowing ADP is not important for where you take a player. Knowing ADP is important for how much of a steal you can get. You don't go buy a $10 stock at $10 because you believe it's worth that. You might be right. But if that stock's worth $4, buy it at $4. Buy it at $5 if you want to make sure you get it. But don't buy a stock that costs $4 or $5 at 10 because you believe it'll be there. You will be right, probably, on a lot of your calls. But that doesn't mean that you're paying good value. Maximize value at every turn. So, JP, my advice to you would be to just monitor where you're taking these guys. If you totally believe in, who was the guy that you took early that I was talking about? JP took Melvin Gordon early. If you think Melvin Gordon's going to be a beast, man, just make sure you take him as late as possible. I don't think you need to take him in the top 13. Just my opinion, and it doesn't mean you're going to be wrong. It just means you're going to maximize at every turn, my man. Kevin would have taken Lamar over Mahomes. Well, Kevin, that's fine by me. Okay, I'm 3 picks away. I've got a quarterback in my boy Patty Mahomes. I've got the number one quarterback in my opinion, Kevin. I love both though. So, Galladay. Damn it, who do I go with? Let's see who's available. Damn, do I go Carson? Or do I go with a receiver? God, I don't like this pick at all. Damn it. I'm not feeling that, but whatever. That's why you mock draft, right? Elliott, Mahomes, Keenan Allen. I mean, I like Allen a little bit. Cooper, I worry about. I mean, you wouldn't even know what's going on with him. But I'm not feeling too bad about that. I don't like making Keenan Allen my third player, but it's not bad. Not bad. I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite. I thought about Odell, but that's way too early, man, for me. I'm not trusting him in the third round. I just can't. Yeah, Allen's okay. The good thing about Allen is I could trade him and get very similar value. But I'm not reaching. JP, there's a lot of guys I want to take right now that I think are going to be monsters, but I'm not taking them and reaching above their ADP. You guys might snipe them from me, but at least I can speak on it and tell you that more often than not, that player would have fallen to me and I would have taken him at this pick. I'm not going to take players too high. I'll make some statements, man. Like Mahomes might go a little early to me because I want to ensure I get him, but I'm not going to take him in the first round. I'm going to take him in the second. Gurley, yeah, not a fan of that. But like AJ Brown, for example, you don't need to take him in the third. You guys are going to snipe the hell out of me on my AJ Brown picks, and it's going to drive me nuts because I'm never going to own the guy because I'm not willing to reach for him because I don't want to set a bad example. But I don't think you need to take AJ Brown yet. Will he earn this third round value? He could, and he'd be probably worth it, man. I love AJ Brown. Top 5 to 7 wide receiver in 2020. AJ Brown's going to be a beast. But I'm not going to try and get you guys drafting him or in the third round. I just don't think you need to. You're going to ruin all of the momentum. Who's your team, Daniel? I'll be the judge of that. Daniel says his team's dope. I'll be the judge of your team, Daniel. What's your team? I don't see a team named Daniel. Oh, Danny. I can't scroll over. Let me go this way. I'm going to assume you're Danny, Daniel. Tyreek Hill, Nick Chubb, DJ Moore, Zach Ertz. I'm not going to tell you to take a lap, Danny, but I'm not feeling it's doper than mine. I'd be definitely trading Keenan Allen if I could, though. Okay, so let's go over this draft. We'll go over it after. How's that? And then, okay, I'm two picks and I'm up. I've got a wide receiver. I've got a running back. I've got a quarterback. Do I go Lev Bell again? Where do you guys think Lev Bell's going to be? Lev Bell's going to be the guy taking like all these leagues, and I'm not even like, I'm high on him kind of, but I'm not like super, super high on him. But it's good value here. But I do tell you not to take the same players over and over, right? So let me... 6, 5, 4. A little early on Chark, I must admit, but I was timing out. Lev Bell went to Tigers. Is Tigers on auto draft? Because he picked awfully quick. Chark's a little early, but dude, he might very well earn that pick. Hold on one second. Who's Tigers? Jake, are you Tigers? Let's see Jake's team. Thomas, Godwin, Deshaun, Lev Bell. I like it. Not bad. This app is kind of annoying. Barkley, Lamar, Miles Sanders, Lockett. Really love the start of that team. Sanders scares me a little bit at third round value. I'm not going to lie. Lockett too. Mark Andrews is pretty solid. I like your team. McCaffrey, Eckler, Drake. I like that. Hooper. I would have loved that if you had secured a little bit better fourth pick. Hooper is so high, man. Alex, I don't blame you for liking Hooper, but people are taking Hooper so high. I'm not willing to spend a fourth round pick on Hooper. No way. But had you taken like another wide receiver that I like freaking love, I'd be really scared of that team. Not a big fan of Parker. So Parker and Hooper, I don't like those two picks, but I freaking love Christian McCaffrey, Eckler, and Drake. Drake would have been a cooler fourth rounder, although it's just 4 picks different. But mentally, I would have taken. I just would have taken like. I don't know. I like what you're doing there, though. A lot of good stuff. Diggs isn't a horrible option. I'm gonna time out. Damn it. Did I time out? Son of a bitch. I timed out. Well, Alex, I timed out on Diggs. Son of a bitch. I didn't want Diggs. I didn't want him. I screwed myself. It's a little bit better. Yeah, I did not want Diggs. I don't know who I was going to take there. I would have taken a running back. I have no running backs. Montgomery I was thinking about. Umberger! Okay, first of all, Umberger drops a hundo. First, Umberger drops a hundo, and then Umberger has been missing and just like stops in. Like I'm double. I feel like Umberger. I feel like you not only cut my balls, but then you kick them. If that sounds good to you. Oh my God, Umberger! Umberger dropping. Where have you? First of all, thank you, computer, super chat.
Yes, Smitty. Thank you for the super. May I have another?
Umberger, you missed a lot. The computer is now here, and she helps us out. First of all, thank you, Umberger, for that hundo. Holy smokes, bro. Second, where the hell have you been? Maybe you said that in here. I got screwed. I got screwed. I got second. What am I saying? I got second in my fantasy league. Derrick Henry F me. That's where I saw that. I was pre-reading and I saw that. In the finals by sitting out. Next year, I get to choose a keeper. Do I go with Lamar Jackson in exchange for 11th rounder or Derrick Henry in exchange for a 4th rounder? So Derrick Henry is a top 6 overall pick, according to most people, and Lamar is in the 8 to like 18 range. Like some people will sit there and act like you're a moron for not taking Lamar in the 1st round. Some people will be like, I'm not touching a quarterback until the 5th round. So you're going to get a big debate on that, my man. I think ADP tells you that Henry's the better hold, but I think 11th round, I'd rather have the 11th round value in Lamar and still have my 4th rounder. So I take Lamar, man. I hold Lamar on that. Not only that, if you don't really love Lamar, you could trade and get a lot for him. Hold on one second, Umberger. I need a running back. Umberger, help me out. Who am I going with? Damn, Umberger. First of all, Umberger, where have you been? Like we put the bat signal out for you. I need a running back. What the hell? Holy smokes! Who do I take? I don't know if I like this pick, but what the hell do I do? Umberger. Umberger's more important at this moment than the mock draft. We missed you, man. Where the hell have you been? Computer, where has Umberger been?
Christoph Amberger was from Germany.
Were you in Germany, Umberger? MT with the super. Look at you guys dropping the biscuits today, dude. 20 from MT says, Umberger exists. We missed you, sir. Welcome back. Thank you both, MT. Computer, super chat.
Yes, Smitty. Thank you for the super. May I have another?
Only Umberger can get away with this answer, because otherwise I'd badger the person and ask you where the hell you've been. Umberger says, I was doing Umberger things. Umberger, I need to add that to the computer's arsenal of questions and answers that she gives me, and I need her to say that back to me when I command it. So I'm going to program that in. I was doing Umberger things. Umberger's like royalty around here. Umberger, you haven't even been here for like, I don't know how many months, and you're still a legend. Damn. I only dream of knowing what Umberger things are too. I only dream that someday we all get to experience at least one Umberger thing. That's kind of not fair. But MT and Umberger dropping this silliness. Thank you, guys. The lights can stay on another day because of these fine gentlemen. Okay, let's Alex is on the clock. Let's turn this bad boy. Umberger, here's the draft if you want to look at it. So right here, Umberger, Henry went number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 overall. And Lamar went the last pick in the second round. So you're looking at like a big, 15 pick plus difference or 18, whatever. But honestly, look at the fourth round here. I know you're keeping players, so you're probably more like taking players in like the fifth or sixth round. Or no, if everybody's keeping one player, it'd be like so it'd be like a fourth rounder would be more like a fifth rounder. So I'd rather see you get like a DK or a player with Lamar and keep Lamar with that late pick. That's my advice. What do you guys think? What's up, Talker? Let's help out Umberger with his question. Let me put Umberger's question back up. Oh, I'm on the clock. Who do I take? This 30 seconds is too fast, man. I timed out again. Son of a bitch. Who'd I get? John Brown? No, I got Evan Ingram. Damn it. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm the worst at timing out lately. This 30 seconds is too quick. Especially when I got to navigate a show. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm your average drafter in this draft. I'm navigating, talking to Umberger about Umberger things. I don't have time to draft. I've got shit to do. It may not be Umberger shit to do, but it's still important. So I need to have like an assistant next to me that's going to draft for me, and I'll just slap them on the side of the head when they time out and act like I never would have timed out. That's what I need. Who was my assistant for a while? What was his name? Who was it? And where's the clan? Yeah, I'm okay with Ingram, I guess. All right, let's rate the teams. We're going to stop at 7. You guys can keep drafting if you want. I'm not going to. So I'm going to go through these teams. Umberger, what else you got for me? Thank you for the super, my man. Umberger coming in strong on a comeback. Unbelievable. And MT, thank you. Barkley, Lamar, Miles Sanders, Lockett, Andrews, Edelman. Hopefully it still shows me the teams. Damn it. Where are they at? Rosters. Okay, let's go through them like this. Okay, here's team 1. My team. Mahomes, Elliott, Connor, Keenan Allen, Diggs, Ingram, Chark. I'll be honest with you, not my favorite team. Thomas with a super. Thank you, Thomas. Thanks, guys. This all adds up. Computer, super chat. Thanks for a good show. Here's a Crumburger.
Yes, Smitty. Thank you for the super. May I have another?
Thomas says, here's a Crumburger. That's great. It still adds up and it all counts, my man. So I appreciate you. Lamar in the 11th. Repeatedly tiny bit more than Henry's. Lamar has more to prove. Dang, I kept lagging on the 30 seconds. Good draft, though. Good competition. I didn't mean to draft Giovanni Bernard. Nonsense. Don't worry about it. It's a mock, my man. A crumb burger. Oh, Thomas. I should give you a $5 super chat for that comment. That's great. Umberger. What have I missed when MIA since week 3, but it's the Super Bowl week and I got 100,000 on the Chiefs. You know what? I wouldn't believe anybody that says that but Umberger. I firmly believe Umberger's probably being modest, and he probably has more than 100 grand on it, but he doesn't want to rub it in. So, Umberger, what do you have it on, Umberger? I want to know what you're going to win and what your bet is. So please tell us. And if you win, I want you back making it rain. But I would like to know what your bet is. Honestly, I believe Umberger 100%. I think he's being modest. I think he's got about 300 thou on that. He's just being polite. Okay, back to the draft. So here's the teams. I can zoom in here. That way I can keep Umberger's comments going. 30 seconds was rough. We'll go 60 next time. So I don't love this team. I think it's great. Or I don't love this team. I think it's good. I don't think it's great. But with Mahomes and Elliott, you know, that's a damn good team. Had I had a better, stronger third player, I would have loved this team. But I felt like I got kind of screwed on the Keenan Allen pick. I wasn't super high on him. But I feel like this was a decent draft for that team. Decent for my team. Dirty Dollar, Lamar, Barkley, love that start. I like Sanders. Let me preface. I think he could be really good, but I just feel like as your third player, it's kind of costly. Andrews, I like Andrews. It's a good pick. It's a safe, logical pick. Lockett, I think, was a great value for you. AJ Green could be. Edelman could be. I don't like Edelman high, but you got him late. So I think you're definitely a top 5 team off of the Barkley and Jackson picks alone. And then if Sanders lands and if Edelman lands or Lockett, you're doing really good. Marcus is laughing. I don't love it, but it's great. That needs to be another new comment. Crumburger, I don't love it, but it's great. And I've been doing Umberger things. We need to program all those into the arsenal of comments. Umberger, tell me your bet, man. I need to know what I'm rooting for because I'm rooting for you. Alex, he waited on a QB, which is fine because there's a lot of QBs left. You don't need to finish your whole lineup when you do a mock. I hate that when people say that. Well, you didn't draft a tight end. If we're only going 7 rounds, I might not draft a tight end. Umberger, LFGKC for the yacht payment. This chat has been flooded with Niners fans, and I've been biting my tongue for 6 months about it. Sorry, MT. I'm rooting for Mahomie. So, MT, I'm with you. We're both be rooting for Mahomie to win. So, you're not alone, my man. McCaffrey, Eckler, Parker, Hilton, Hooper, Drake. So, Umberger has minus 1.5, the Chiefs to win, 100 thou. And is that just, since it's a money line, it's just, 100 thou to win 90,000? Is that what it is, Umberger? You walking away with just a measly 90 thou? McCaffrey, Eckler, Parker, Hilton, Hooper, Drake, Christian Kirk. I love the Kirk pick. I like this team, man. Top 5. Top 5. So money line is what? Or no, it's not the money line. He's doing the spread. Money line would be plus, 200 or whatever. So he's doing minus 1.5 to win, I think, like 90,000. I've got $25 on the Chiefs. I'm just kidding. I don't even have that. I think I'm going to put Umberger's 100 minus the YouTube fee. It'll leave me with about $60. I'm going to throw in an MT. I'm going to throw my $70 total from that 100 and that 20. I'll get about 60. I'll clear about $65 maybe from that. I'm going to drop it on the Chiefs minus 1 mother effers. And Umberger and I are going to be hugging when they win by minus 1 point by 2. They win by a safety. Umberger and I. Umberger is going to pick me up, and it's going to fly out his jet and pick me up, and we're heading out to do Umberger things. Right, Umberger? I'm buying with I'm betting 65 to win 55, and then I will pay for 1 round of drinks, and then I probably have to go home. Maybe I could sleep in a chair at the hotel. Hey, Umberger, are you going to hang out with me during the NFL draft? I forgot to announce this, man. I'm going to the NFL draft, and I hope a lot of you guys will join me there. I will be there on Thursday, day 1, and I'll be there for a big chunk of day 2 during the day part. Maybe into the evening, I'm not sure, but I'll be doing live things. It may not be Umberger things, but I'll be doing live things at the draft. So Umberger, I don't know if you'll be there or if you could just stop by for a few minutes and maybe give us a Crumburger or two. But would love to see a lot of you guys there. So anybody willing to go to Vegas to hang out, my hope is that a lot of people are going to show up and we'll just kind of gather and take up a space somewhere, shoot the shit for a while, and then I don't know that there are any tickets maybe to get certain seats up front, but I believe most of the NFL draft experience will be free. It's just going to be crowded. I don't know like how hard it'll be to get certain places, but Kyle's going to Vegas on Saturday. That sucks. I'd love to see you guys there, but my goal is to bring a lot of like merchandise, business cards, apparel, stuff like that to give away. I'm going to bring my cane if they'll let me bring it on the plane. Maybe even my cape. I don't know. But I don't know if we'll have time. But I'm going to the meatloaf. Or Miss Smitty, the meatloaf. We want it now. Sorry, I was doing a lot of movie quotes there. For some of you guys might not know what I'm talking about. Umberger, are you going to Vegas, man? That's all I want to know. I know you probably go there at lunch, but I'm hoping that a lot of you guys will stop by. So my goal is to bring a bunch of merch, business cards, stuff like that, and then basically have you guys like Forrest Gump just line up behind me, and basically we'll just start handing shit out. It'll be like Forrest Gump going for his run. Collect more people. We walk around a guerrilla style market the hell out of Vegas with the Fantasy Football Show brand. I'll try to make it. It's a 4-hour drive from where I'm at. Good, Marcus. I want to see you there. Wedding Crashers, bro. That's right, Marcus. We'll get Smitty to make that meatloaf. Get it. We want it now. The meatloaf, ma. Umberger is Vegas, baby. It's true, Kyle. Okay, back to the teams while we wait for Umberger to announce if he's coming to Vegas or not. Dalvin Cook, Marlon Mack. I actually like those running backs. I think Mack is very underrated, but don't buy him any higher than you have to. He's like 4th, 5th round, probably more like 5th round value. Kenny Golladay, Ridley, George Kittle. This team feels I like Marquise Brown. This team feels a little bit like Mind Zone, where I feel like if the third player were a little bit stronger. So I love Cook. I love Kittle. Mack I like as like a 4th rounder. Galladay's like he has 3rd round capability, but like I feel like you and me both are missing that dominant 3rd drafted player. And it was kind of the draft slot we were handed. I'm not feeling really great about that pick, that like 3 and 4 pick this year, because it keeps leaving me with a third rounder that I don't absolutely love. Sorry, I'm just looking at my security system because the motion went off. And I don't know if you guys saw that recording I posted a while ago where that guy tried to break into the cars. So I'll keep a look at. I'm on like high alert when my motion cameras go off now. I'm like, all right, we're still waiting for Umberger to confirm if he's going to Vegas for the draft. It's going to be April 23rd, Thursday, and April 24th will be day 2, and I'll be there majority of day 2, I think. Tigers, Watson, Bell, Mostert, Thomas, Godwin, Waller, John Brown. That team's, you're living and dying by Bell. If Bell's in a good spot, bro, you're going to have a good team. If he's not, you could really be hurting. I already did my team. Jimmy S. Aaron Rodgers, Kamara, Fournette, Cooper, Kupp, and Amari Cooper, Montgomery, Hunt. I kind of like that, Jimmy. I'd say you're borderline top 6 there. Dak, Henry, Carson, Julio, Sutton, Metcalf, Gallup. Very sneaky Kings. I think you could get into that mix. You're a team that people may not rank. You're like that team ESPN has, where no one's ranking them where you should be. You're like last, but you're like, my team's not last, but you have like a ton of upside. Umberger's outside of my house right now. Umberger, I would let you in. But I'm asking an honest question. Could you maybe think about coming to Vegas on the NFL Draft Day, April 23rd? It'd be amazing having you on the live. Russell Wilson, Battle of the Pimps drafted Russell Wilson, Aaron Jones, Mark Ingram, Evans, Odell Beckham Jr., Hunter Henry, Thielen. You have some risk with Aaron Jones being your top guy because he's got to do what he did last year for you to warrant that pick and to win the league. Evans is your second drafted player. I kind of like that, but then you're like my team. You just feel like, okay, the third player isn't where they need to be. But they could, one of the other players land. That'd be big. Obviously, you're waiting on a QB, which is totally fine. We stopped the draft early. Mixon, Gurley, Landry, Debo, Kelsey, Singletary. And you didn't mean to draft Giovanni Bernard, you said. So we'll ignore that. But I think if you had gone someone other than Gurley, you're in the same boat I am. I love the Kelsey pick in a sense. I mean, I normally don't take Kelsey or Kittle early in the second round. I'll go third round with a tight end, but I don't think I'll go second. But, you can make it work. Had you had another player drop, I mean, it's a good lesson that you liked better than Gurley. I think that would have been you'd had a really good team there. Grammer, Jacobs, Lindsey, Hopkins, A.J. Brown, I love. This team's getting there. If you were able to make a trade, if A.J. Brown ends up being top 5, like I think, that's how you get into the top 5 teams. So you're dependent on a couple of those things happening. Okay, I love Kyler Murray. I like Gordon. I love Adams. Juju I kind of like. I think it's good value. Not a big fan of the White pick. But, that team is... JP, you got a good team there. If you could somehow upgrade White, you'd be easily top 5. But right now, or if let's say Juju ends up being the same player we all predicted him to be, then you would definitely be in the mix of the top 6 teams, JP. But you need one thing to happen, just one small thing to happen, and you're there. Winston, Chubb, Kerryon Johnson, Hill, DJ Moore, Ertz, McLaurin. It's not bad. I don't know that I'd call it top 4 or anything, but it's good. Let me look at mine one more time. I still like that team. If I would have made a couple, if I didn't time out on if I didn't have to take Allen so quick because I ran out of time, and I wouldn't have timed out on Diggs and Ingram. I felt more in control of this team. I would have really liked the Mahomes Elliott start, and James Conner is not bad value. I don't love him. I'd probably try and trade him and get max value for him, but I still like that team. I still think this team could compete for top 6, but there's a couple teams I like better. I think Zone was one of them. Zone I liked. I like this team a lot. I think you were one pick away or one move away. I like this team a lot. If you had not taken Hooper, you would have been by far my favorite team, but you were still there. I like Dirty Dollar Bill. But this is all preference, guys. We all have different preferences. Don't stray away from your picks that you love. Trust your gut. I'm going to call it quits on the mock drafting for tonight. But let's go into the news real quick and just see if there's anything on Hunt. It's crazy that Super Chats take 30%. PayPal only takes 4% if you get a donation on there. Appreciate the mocks, man. Thank you, Silver. Yeah, it does suck to take a big chunk. I forget what it is. Maybe it is 30. But, you know, they still provide an atmosphere. Crumburger, I love that. Thomas. They still provide an atmosphere for us to, you know, make money and have a business on. So, like, I can't really complain too much. Dak Prescott, disappointed that a deal's not done yet. Don't blame him. Brady tweet not related to future. Looks like a cryptic Thursday tweet. Standing in a darkened stadium tunnel is not related to his football future, he says. Hooper extension remains to be seen. People are way too high on Hooper right now. I'm not saying I don't like Hooper, guys, but 4th round today, we saw him go in our mock in the 4th, just too high. One more mock. Not tonight, but we'll do more. Don't worry. We're just getting started, man. Coleman's limited. That's Super Bowl news. Watkins pondering not returning in 2020. Why are players talking about that now? That's so stupid. Play the game. He could have been baited into that question, you know. Like, so honestly, maybe I shouldn't have said anything yet until I know the details. He could have been baited into that question. Somebody could have just asked him, hey, let's see here. I'm really in a different spot right now. Watkins says, I don't know what I'm going to do. If we win it, I might chill out. I might sit out a year. What? You just never know. Not retiring, but I might just want to rest up and chill. What the? Sammy Watkins, what do you have? You're going to chill? I take that back. I didn't jump too quick to a conclusion. You know, Keenan Allen kind of had that attitude a couple years back, which I think is partially why I'm a little bit worried about him all the time. Keenan Allen a couple years ago talked about randomly retiring, if I'm remembering correctly, and that worries me. I know he hasn't really been talking about it lately, but it left a sour taste in my mouth, and that might be why I do, and I admittedly have it. That might be why I do have a little touch of bias against Keenan Allen. Let's go to Hunt. The last I heard on Hunt was nothing. He was kind of given a break by the cop. Cop let him go. Wasn't charged. He admitted that he would have failed a drug test, which is not a good thing. I'm not saying he should have lied. I'm just saying that's not a good thing that being said. Like, the NFL is not going to take that lightly, especially with his past. He said the release still hurts him to this day. He even admitted that he had marijuana in his vehicle. But that the officer decided to let him off with only a speeding ticket. The officer was aware of Hunt's off-season history, at one point even bringing up the Ray Rice incident, and while reminding Hunt that he had a second chance. It's unclear if the NFL will take action. Hunt has never been suspended under the substance abuse policy. I guess that is a good thing, that they might take that into consideration, that he and not just relate it to his previous past. So that could be a good thing for Hunt. Hunt's going to be interesting. Hunt has top 10 running back appeal in the right spot, but there aren't a ton of teams that need a running back. I think I have my list up right here just to make sure I'm hitting it right. So, of the teams that need a running back, you have Kansas City, you have Arizona, who should retain Drake. You have Tennessee, which will likely retain. Sorry, I was reading something there. Thought maybe breaking news was coming in. So what was I saying? Oh, Tennessee will likely retain Henry. So you have Kansas City, you have Tampa Bay, you have Houston, you have Miami, you have maybe Atlanta, you have maybe Washington, who has Geis, and a lot of people might think Geis is the future. So really you could take Washington out and say Atlanta, Miami, Houston, Tampa Bay. Miami, Atlanta, Houston, Tampa Bay. Oh, and Kansas City, 5. Take AZ out, assume they get Drake. Take Tennessee out, assume they get Henry. That leaves you 5 teams that need a running back. Gordon's definitely going to one of them. And then you got to think that Hunt's probably going to be one of the other running backs that's strongly considered as to be the second best back from this class. So then you have rookies. So you're only going to have 3 teams that draft a rookie to start. I don't know. I agree, Kyle. I'm not a big Geis fan at all. I'm just saying the team might believe in him, and a lot of people do. They may not go after a top 3 or 4 rookie running back talent. Even though they fall pretty far in the draft, they may not explore that option because they might have enough faith in Geis and say, let's back him up with a Benjamin, who I like Benjamin a lot out of Arizona State. That would be like a great pick, or a Zach Moss. Maybe they get him late. Those are great picks for a team like Washington to grab to make sure in case Geis is not the real deal, then they still do okay. Lev Bell might be moved on, but he just run into one of those other teams. So if Lev Bell opened up the Jets to be a team that needs a running back, well then Kansas City or Tampa will then not be in the running, so it doesn't change anything really. So I think you have 5 teams that need a running back. Gordon's going to one, Hunt may go to the other, but with only 3 other teams desperately needing a running back, Hunt might not find the markets as rich for him as he thought, especially with this off-the-field problem, which could maybe make Drake more attractive. Maybe Drake ends up going somewhere. But I think the Cardinals are going to try and retain Drake. They want to keep that chemistry between him and that offense and him and Murray. And I think that they're functioning so well together, they're willing to pay a little bit more money than going after a rookie who would be cheaper, because they want to keep Kyler Murray progressing and that Arizona Cardinals offense progressing and getting better. It's worth the money. Drake is worth the money. They went and got him. They love Drake. I believe they will retain Drake. I think Henry will be retained by Tennessee. They realize what they have in him. And KC, I believe KC or Tampa gets Gordon, and then it's J.K. Dobbins. It's Jonathan Taylor. It's Swift. These guys are landing, I believe, in 3 of those other spots, or at least 2 of them. The NFL draft is always a little different than you anticipate, so I don't know that we can predict the future on that, but we can do our best. All right, people. You know what that is. Super Chats reset the music, as always. Umberger. Did you answer, Umberger? Are you coming to Vegas? I don't know if you answered me. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. Super Chats reset the music and don't end the show. What is up with AB? A lot of people are saying CT, your opinion. Let me stop the music and answer that for Umberger, then we'll kick the music off. I did a lot on this, Umberger, and there's a video, rewatch my YouTube video on this if you want like a further explanation, because I definitely attacked this. Umberger, Umberger's going to bed. Hold on, Umberger, I'm explaining this real quick. I believe he has CTE. Everybody's speculating. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm not trying to spread a rumor. That's just, if someone were to ask me, what do you think's wrong? It's my opinion that he's suffering from some kind of ramifications of getting hit in the head, and that one hit he took several years ago, he's never quite been the same. He's been a little more aggressive, been a little crazy. Granted, I've heard he's been a diva, just a quiet diva in the locker room his entire career, but I feel like he's taken it to a whole new level, and it's pretty easy to identify a change in personality, an aggressiveness, a weird kind of personality, almost like a manic type of like change, an alteration in this guy's makeup, it feels like. And that to me indicates there's something going on chemically or craziness going on. And it might not be his fault. It's kind of sad. I do, everybody does memes and talks about them. And sometimes I feel bad, retweeting something, or because we don't really know. When we know, it'll be a little, if we do find out there's something going on, it'll be a little harder to actually pile it on. But since we don't know, everybody's assuming there is a chance he's just a total, wacko. Yeah, that hit changed his life. But Umberger with the $8.24 crumb burger, and he says, I'm going to bed. Here's a super chat dono in memory of Kobe. I like it. 824. That's a good one. That's a cool, creative super chat, my man. Poor that poor family, man. It's so sad. Anybody that has kids too, it's so that's the saddest part. If those kids, not just Kobe's kids, the other kids in the chopper, but I mean, just knowing there were children in there and knowing that the parents were in there unable to help those children, that's the worst feeling in the world for a parent to think about. Such a awful, I feel so bad for his family. And man, Kobe, it's weird. I'm still in shock, and I grew up watching him. Some of you guys are probably my age, and some of you are younger, some of you are older, but he was right smack in the middle of my youth and watching him. He's not much older than I am, and just watching him play, he was it, man. He was the shit. He was it's literally LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe for me. I know I wasn't around to see Wilt play and Oscar Robinson and all those guys, but I will tell you from everything that I know, and I used to watch basketball a ton, and I was a pretty avid historical, lover of basketball, and I've definitely let it go the last 4 or 5 years. I did a fantasy basketball site back in 2008 and 9, and it was pretty damn good. And I was probably, I would say, better at fantasy basketball advice than I was football, but the market wasn't there for it, so I kind of let it go. But I have to say, I think Jordan's the best player ever. I think Kobe's the second best player ever. And Kobe makes an argument to, at some points, I think he could have been maybe as good as Jordan. You could argue it for sure. But I think I'd rank Jordan there. I'd rank Kobe second, and I'd rank LeBron third. I don't think LeBron's ever going to pass Jordan or Kobe. I don't care how many points he scores, or I feel like LeBron's amazing, but Kobe and Jordan redefined the game, and they were just impossible to guard. I like Tim Duncan and Shaq, but they're not on the same level in my opinion. They're like David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Tim Duncan, Shaq. Those are all kind of in the same bucket of level below the elite, but still Hall of Fame, some of the best ever play, like Larry Bird. But Kobe, LeBron, and MJ, they're just the best players to ever play the game. They're what they've done is going to transcend into how, everybody's learned, LeBron's learned from Jordan and Kobe learned from Jordan. So a lot of it came from Jordan. That's why Jordan to me is the number one, because his style was unlike anybody else's. Nobody could fly like him. And Kobe learned a lot of Kobe's, Kobe watched Jordan and learned from him. And LeBron learned from both of them. LeBron's shot is basically a forwards version of Jordan and Kobe's shot. They all, their footwork was amazing. I remember I'd copy, because growing up I'd mimic Jordan, and I wanted to play college basketball, and I was pretty damn good at that time in my life. And I used to try and mimic some of Jordan and Kobe's moves. And I used to always get called with traveling whenever I tried it, because referees wouldn't understand the footwork. Their footwork was it reinvented the way you play basketball. Their footwork is unbelievable. People didn't have footwork or use their steps the way these guys use them. They creatively created a new way to maneuver with 2 steps. Like sometimes people call it traveling. It's just unbelievable what these guys invented for the game. Barkley was fun to watch too, but he was again in that Shaquille, Patrick Ewing, Clyde Drexler, like all those guys were like, they never will be as good as LeBron or categorized like Jordan or Kobe, but they're like that level below. All right, guys, appreciate all of you. I'll restart the music, and again, super chats will reset it. Umberger, thank you. MT, thank you. Thomas, thank you. Anybody else super chatted, thank you. Balls Life. Oh, Balls Life, I'm sorry. I see your super chat here. I even put it on screen. Nikhil Harry thoughts. Good question, Balls Life. I think Nikhil Harry has top 5 to 10 wide receiver appeal. I'm not backing off that. Talent-wise, I see it. Situation-wise, I have no freaking clue right now. We don't know what's going on with Tom Brady. We don't know what's going on with the passing situation and the coaching. None of it is clear. Nikhil Harry could get traded on draft day. But I believe talent-wise, he's top 5 to 10. Situation-wise, complete unknown. That makes him a wide receiver 3-4 in Dynasty at best right now. And you can get him that cheap. You should not be paying any speculative value for Nikhil Harry. If you're paying wide receiver 2 in fantasy value, you're buying him on spec. You're valuing him on spec, and you can't do that. That's not good management. That's not good ownership. Nikhil Harry needs to be looked at like a bench wide receiver that's potentially flex worthy, but has the upside, the crafty upside to be a wide receiver 1 in fantasy. But you can't value him even close to wide receiver 2 value. Not even close. Great mock, everyone. We did a long show tonight. We're at 1 hour and 51 minutes. That's how you do it. Smitty, you sleepy talk that nonsense. I don't even know what that means. I'm so tired I don't even know what you're saying. Harry to the Colts for Brissett, says Kyle. Where is Seclan? Where is Big Timer? Where is my ball Zach Ertz? Where is, I think Aaron Muhammad was here earlier. There are a lot of people missing right now, and it's upsetting. So get whatever you got to get out of your system wherever you guys are. Seclan, eating snacks with some other show. You better not be eating snacks on some other show, Seclan, or I am changing the locks on you. Get whatever you got to get out of your system, Seclan. Come back and get back on the show. This is ridiculous. Later, guys. I appreciate all of you. Have a good night.